Mo Bamba from the University of Texas has the largest wingspan ever. We'll get into that in a moment, but apparently the 7-footer can hit threes as well. Take a look, and then we'll discuss.
Seem obviously the angle, but
that is legs.
Insane.
He doesn't.
What's insane?
He doesn't look too far from the ceiling.
He looks so tall.
He looks ridiculously huge.
Oh God. Just the jumping ability, in addition to the shooting ability, that's what a shot is.
This isn't like a repeating video.
No,
like,
no,
like
I made
a GIF
sure
that
to
keeps
not
repeating.
edit it.
It's not loops.
I made sure to not edit it. So here's the other thing. Here are his measurables. Height with shoes, 7 foot, over 7 feet.
Good for him.
Height without shoes, 6'11". Wingspan.
That stands to reason. That holds up.
7'10".
Are you kidding me?
No, his standing reach is almost 10 feet.
7'10". Shut your mouth.
So he's 7 foot, 225. Body fat is 6.2. Here are his college stats. All you need to know is that he averaged about 13 and 11.
Do you see how high he's already? Like
He's kneeling in that
So
shot. He's on his knees in that.
here's where it gets interesting. The 7'10" wingspan is the highest ever. Second was Rudy Gobert in 2013, and that was below 7'9".
And he's 2 inches taller.
And he's 2 inches taller. Rudy Gobert is, that is. Hassan Whiteside is on there. And then here's another list that I found via NBC Sports of all guys, whether they flamed out or were stars. Mo Bamba is already, again, the highest at 7'10". And then there's a few others sprinkled in there. I remember Zuki, who came out, and nothing's ever happened. Udoka Azubuike from Kansas is entering the draft. You could see him at 7'7".
Too many Eddies.
My question is, there's a lot of Eddies. My question is, does this matter to any of you?
It does.
Yes.
This is an aspect of what's useful, right? Wingspan, reach, ability to disrupt.
If you can play defense, hell yeah.
So then now we'll see what foot speed is. We'll see what knowledge of defense is. We'll see if he knows how to switch. We'll see if he knows how to do other things that help him, that help his wingspan. If you don't know, if you're just stuck in the ground, your wingspan is fine, but when the guy's past you, it doesn't really help you anymore, right? So if all the rest of that stuff transfers, let's see if his, what was the lane shuttle numbers on there?
Oh,
His
Grayson
Grayson
Allen.
Allen numbers.
Like a 3.03.
Then we'll see what he's got.
But
Yeah,
he
for
could
sure.
train into that. Like wingspan, it's not something like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go hit the weight room and work on my wingspan here. Like he already has that.
I'm
on
gonna max
the
today. I'm
block.
gonna max the reps with my wingspan.
So I mean, God, it's such a huge advantage.
yeah.
Have you ever played against, I told the story 2 other times before. Have you actually played against a tall basketball player?
I thought you were
Like
gonna
a
ask if I
tall
played
one?
against Denise in soccer.
sucks.
No, but I did win.
It sucks.
Like even not playing her, we won.
Keep going, Brett. Keep going.
I'm sorry. That's why I don't want to get in the game. Sorry.
Yes,
There was
Yeah,
only,
yeah,
there was only one
yes.
time, like when I was in,
For
when I
us
was
who
in-
are under 6 feet, it sucks.
Yeah, and when I was
It's
in
terrible.
college, I still think I'm a decent basketball player, but I ran track. But then there was a time when we played against some of the basketball players on the team at the time. This guy never got in the game. I don't remember his name. He was 6'10".
Oh my God.
And I had to guard him, and then I had to play. It was like a 3-on-3, like intramural pickup thing.
Yeah.
And so these guys played, and I was like, man, I've never played against a guy 6'10". I played against 6'6". I've never played against 6'10". And I was like, let me try this jumper. And I gave myself some room. I have a great mid-range jumper.
Your
I make
dignity
room and
went with it.
I take a quick shot. You can't get to it. This guy was beat. He was going back.
Right.
That's all it was.
That's all it took.
I was like, what am I supposed to do here?
That's
And then I got
tough.
to lane. I was like, okay, where does the ball go? And his hand is like this.
Now, just
Yeah.
in the hypothetical.
And he wasn't even a star player at
Right.
all.
How? I'm just curious, like weight-wise, was he like a frail 6'10"?
No, he was a big guy too.
Oh, he was
that's
big.
why I could go around him easily. He was slow.
That's what I was
But it
gonna
didn't
say.
matter
So like
anymore.
Bamba for his size, I think it said like 220, right? For his measurables, I could look it up again real quick. But he's 225. So he can move. He could obviously block shots, but that's when like the dribble hesitations of a Rondo and a Russell Westbrook, like that's what's gonna kill him, and that's why he's not gonna be able to recover against the elite of
Yeah,
the
but
elite.
he's like a volleyball player. Like he can just like.
Can you imagine if he played volleyball?
You should do it. There's a lot of money in that.
God, raise the net.
True.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of money in volleyball?
No, there's no money.
Yeah,
You're right.
Beach volleyball.
Volleyball's
Olympic
stupid.
volleyball.
Here's what's stupid about volleyball.
Oh, please.
Is they pretend that they're not catching the ball every time. Every set you're catching it. This is not a hit.
That
You're-
hurts though. It's
bump.
pretty painful.
But like the set that you're
It's sting
catching.
your wrist, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
You're doing this. Nobody, like if I slowed that down, you're catching the ball.
It's
crap.
and in beach volleyball, they're more so catching it than anything anybody does in like indoor collegiate volleyball.
They're like, this game's
Those are
stupid,
clean
just go
sets.
with it. That's all they're doing. They just go with it. Anyways, with these.
Were you a setter? Could you set?
On the beach volleyball that we play?
No,
Apparently
not
you
on
can
beach
because
volleyball
all
you play.
all you do
No,
is
I
catch
didn't
it.
play volleyball in high school. Are you kidding me? I'm not an idiot. I'm not
What do
stupid.
you have against volleyball?
No. Those guys were great.
They were great.
They were really
super
great. I
athletic.
just never was on those teams.
You
I think I was
also would
playing
hate
golf.
You also would hate beach volleyball if you couldn't bet on it.
True.
I think with these
Hey,
things,
man.
it's like, yeah, if you see something about increased wingspan will neutralize the 2 inches he lacks on Rudy Gobert. We still need to see a lot happen, but
For sure.
this doesn't hurt.
But
It
does
doesn't
this
hurt
get him drafted even higher than maybe like 7th
Absolutely.
overall?
Well,
I think so, absolutely. Because again,
so.
you don't have to train to get wingspan.
and I want him to be good now. Like I want
And
the guy with the wingspan
he
to
can
be
work
really
into
good.
getting good. You know, as far as like the flaws or what we haven't yet seen, it's something that can come with time. Wingspan can't come with time.
Right.
And check this out.
You got
We
it or
watched
you
that
don't.
video, right? We compared him to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert ain't never been stepping out taking 3-pointers.
No.
So when you have a
Can't
7-footer
shoot
that can
from
also
10 feet.
shoot,
Yeah.
so when you worry about,
That's
we're gonna
true.
put him in the
That's a good
middle and let
point.
him just clog the lane, they'd be
Yeah.
like, but he's gonna be a liability on offense.
Yeah.
No, he can pull his big man out too.
Look, Al
One
Horford-
other 7-footer who
Yeah.
can do this stuff, and he gets whatever 30 in the Western Conference Finals.
Prior to this playoffs, Al Horford was nicknamed Average Al because he put up 14 and 9 over his career. You know what he's really good at as a like 2018 version of a center?
He can shoot.
Picking and rolling, catch and shoot threes. That's what I could see from Bamba.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was doing in that drill. He was catching and shooting. He wasn't putting the
Stretch it
ball
out.
on
And
the floor
actually,
at all.
The fluidity of that shot looked better than Al Horford's,
It
honestly.
did. It's
Well,
so
Al
good.
Horford
We thought it was
is
a loop.
wide.
He has a weird
It's
little,
wide,
he
it's
has-
weird.
He makes a circle in his head.
It's unorthodox,
I had a guy who
but it
shot
goes
like
in.
that in high school. I was like, man, I don't know how you're making shots like that.
This is true.
Who am I thinking of
You
that
put a
shot
halo
behind
over
his
your
head?
It's in the back, yeah.
Who am I thinking of?
It was.
Help me out.
Well, from the Bulls back in the '90s, it was Cartwright. I think did. I think. He
No,
was
Bill
one of them.
Cartwright's was just ugly as hell, but it
thought it
wasn't
was one of
behind
those-
his
Who was
head.
This person.
Oh, everyone's dad.
Thank
Right,
you.
it is everyone's
All
dad.
right, thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe to Djibouti Sports. We'll see you soon.